Terra Sancta Museum as a project was born almost 10 years ago, and it was inspired by the then Custos, Father Pizzaballa, who had this incredibly inspiring vision of a museum to serve the local community and the entire world community, actually, of people traveling and visiting the Holy Land. And Terra Sancta was called as a partner, was engaged as a partner in this project, and we feel totally honored to be part of it. That's for the project, but the Museum of the Franciscan is much older, to be sure. It was founded in 1902, and it was an incredibly rich collection of archaeological items and art and also ethnological findings. And they were under the Ottoman Empire, so they had a lot of items coming from all over the Middle East. And that's also why our collection is now so rich and unique. We started developing this project of creating a modern museum that was in its mission able to serve everyone, so from the local community to the tourists and pilgrims. And for the local community now, we are developing a lot of activities that are dedicated to local schools, to kids, to families, group of women, and from all religions actually, because we basically our main target groups are Muslim local citizens. So they come and enjoy the collections of the Terra Sancta Museum, and they discover this cultural heritage that is part of their history and that we hope they will own and protect and safeguard for the future generations. So until now we were able to reopen just some of the sections of the museum. We had a first opening in 2016 with a multimedia show that is called the Via Dolorosa, it's the Way of the Cross, and it's actually something to explore and explain also how Jerusalem developed and how the Way of the Cross that we now practice in the old city of Jerusalem is linked to the Jerusalem of the time of Jesus. Then we opened in 2018 another small section of the archaeological collections, and that was dedicated to the daily life at the time of the New Testament. So we have the history of Herod and his family, we have all the items and objects that were typical for the just regular life of that time. And now we are going to open new rooms that are dedicated to some of the most important holy places in the Holy Land, such as Nazareth, Bethlehem, the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, the Mount of Olives. And this is because we want the people to be able to enjoy and understand better all of these places where the Franciscan actually excavated and did their archaeological research. So we still have some, of course, rooms to go, we still have things to do, and this is why we hope we can have more people partner with us and help us in supporting this project.